everybody. Again, hoping you're doing well as we move along in our online format. I don't have anything much to say about class today, but I wanted to read you a passage from C.S. Lewis's Voyage of the Dawn Treader. It's a little bit encouraging. If you know the story, you'll recall it. If you don't know it, I'll just set it up for you. The children have been journeying towards Aslan's country, although they don't know it. And they have a number of adventures along the way. One of the adventures takes them into a very, very dark place. It's called the Dark Island. They're lost, and it's like a nightmare. And then we read this. Drinian's hand shook on the tiller, and a line of cold sweat ran down his face. The same idea was occurring to everyone on board. "We shall never get out, moaned the rowers. "He's steering us wrong. We're going round and round in circles. We shall never get out." The stranger, who had been lying in a huddled heap on the deck, sat up and burst out into a horrible screaming laughter. "Never get out," he yelled. "That's it, of course. We shall never get out. What a fool I was to have thought that they would let me go so easily as that. No, we shall never get out." Lucy leant her head on the edge of the fighting top and whispered, Aslan, if ever you loved us at all, send us help now." The darkness did not grow any less, but she began to feel a very, very little bit better. After all, nothing has really happened to us yet, she thought. "Look," cried Reinhoff's voice hoarsely from the bows. There was a tiny speck of light ahead, and while they watched, a broad beam of light fell from it upon the ship. It did not alter the surrounding darkness, but the whole ship was lit up as if by a searchlight. Caspian blinked, stared round, saw the faces of his companions, all with wild, fixed expressions. Everyone was staring in the same direction. Behind everyone lay his black, sharply edged shadow. Lucy looked along the beam and presently saw something in it. At first it looked like a cross, then it looked like an aeroplane, then it looked like a kite, and at last, with a whirring of wings, it was right overhead, and it was an albatross. It circled 3 times round the mast, and then perched for an instant on the crest of the gilded dragon at the prow. It called out in a sweet, strong voice what seemed to be words, though no one could understand them. After that it spread its wings, rose, and began to fly slowly overhead, bearing a little to the starboard. Drinian stared after it, not doubting that it offered good guidance. But no one except Lucy knew that as it circled the mast, it had whispered to her, "Courage, dear heart." And the voice, she felt sure, was Aslan's. And with the voice, a delicious smell breathed in her face. So, on this rainy day here, at least in Black Mountain, and as we all continue to face the unknown of the coronavirus, let's take heart like Lucy took heart. Whereas our Aslan is more powerful than any virus, and we can rest in him and know that no matter what happens to us, we're in his hands. Before I finish, I thought you might be interested in seeing my cache of Converse tennis shoes. I've told you that I will never count them because it's too embarrassing. But I do have 2 piles, and I'll show you the piles if I can figure out how to switch from looking at me and, well, I don't think I can figure out how to do it. Maybe on another time. Anyway, see you soon, I hope. Bye.